What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and we have to report on a new Animal Crossing update. So Animal Crossing just updated to 2.0.4. So there's been 4 updates since the 2.0 update. So admittingly, I don't report on these. They're very insignificant. They fix bug change, they're bug fixes. They fix glitches. They fix very specific like errors with the game, essentially. So I never report on these. They're never too important, but this update actually is going to affect your game. It's going to affect everyone's game, and there's one thing in particular that I want to talk about. But first, let's go over what has changed with this new update. Again, I'm just going to be honest with you. They're very insignificant. It does fix one funny change, which unfortunately I didn't get to see, but let's go over it. So here's the fixed issues just with the game in general, and then there's going to be fixed issues with the DLC. So the first thing is, fixed an issue where the ladder setup kit could disappear when the game was saved with the ladder setup kit placed on the diagonal cliff on the 3rd tier of a cliff formation. So you can kind of get why I don't report on these. They're very specific glitches or bugs. Now, these are important to fix. Obviously, like that does affect probably a decent amount of people. So it's kind of cool that this team is playtesting this game still and fixing, kind of smoothing over everything. The next thing is fixed an issue where under seasonal recipes for DIY recipes, the maple leaf rug and frozen floor tiles were not being displayed under the appropriate seasons. Oh, the nerve, right? Oh my, I'm so glad they fixed that. Now, these are very specific. That is annoying though. If you're looking for like a specific thing and it's not showing up, definitely needs to be fixed. This one is very interesting. Other fixes have also been made for more enjoyable gameplay. That is an interesting one, and I want you to remember that line. We're going to go back to that line because that might answer our question later on, okay? So those are all the fixes that have happened to the game. Now, here's the fixes related to the DLC, okay? The following issues related to the paid DLC, New Horizons, Happy Home Paradise, have been fixed. Fixed an issue where facility members wearing clothing that uses custom designs appear to not be wearing any clothing. So I don't know if you guys experienced this, but there was like essentially like a naked villager glitch where villagers would appear without clothing or, so I've never experienced it, but they did fix it. They also fixed an issue in Showroom where uploading players' facilities after visiting another player's facilities resulted in members of players' facilities appearing as island residents that visited the facilities. I don't even know what that sentence said. Fix something. Fix something very specific. That's all we need to understand about that. And then, again, we have this very generic line. Other fixes have also been made for more enjoyable gameplay. So that line is very weird. Now, the reason why I wanted to report this video, because all of that, let's face it, is it's insignificant to the game in general. I mean, some of those are must fixes, but they're very specific. So the thing that I want you guys to let me know in the comments, and maybe play your game for a little bit, come back to this video. There is something new that is happening in the game, and it has to do with gyroid fragments, okay? So basically, I started my game, and this is the 5th day that I've time traveled to try and find this, but I found it. So that's why I'm recording right now. Now, if you go to your beaches, this affects your beaches, where you see like your shells, your DIY bottles, things like this. There is a new item that is spawning on your beaches. So right here, we have our gyroid fragments now spawning on our beaches. Now, I don't know if this is a mistake or not. I don't know, because oftentimes what happens is Nintendo finds like 10 problems, right? They fix all 10, they're all good, but then by fixing those, 4 more problems come up. So this could possibly be a glitch, okay? The idea of like gyroid fragments washing up on your beach is pretty cool. I got to admit, I kind of like that. But let me know in the comments, do you think this is just another bug fix, like another glitch that happened because they're fixing other things? Now you can go over it to it and, pick it up and bury it. You can like, they're not like weird acting items, so they're just regular gyroid fragments. Now, okay, let's talk about this for a second. The fact that gyroid fragments wash up on your beach now, man, Cap'n is taking a hit. There is less and less like incentive for me to go on a Cap'n tour and get these gyroid fragments, get some other things, especially if you guys in the Northern Hemisphere are playing in the winter. Because if you play in the winter, there are a ton of gyroids that show up. I mean, look, I'm not hurting for gyroids. They're everywhere. So, especially, yeah, if you're playing in the winter, the snow is the same as rain. So, you'll find gyroids everywhere. I don't know if I like this change or not. It's definitely cool to see gyroid fragments on the beach. But like I said, it makes Cap'n a little bit less special. So there we go. I know this video was very short and we went over the bug fixes and changes. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've seen gyroid fragments washing up on your beach. Like, is this a new thing? Is this going to get patched? Either way, this might be a good time to go farm for gyroids if you don't have a lot. But that's all I got for you today. I don't like the change. We'll see if it gets fixed in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later. Peace out.